Today for our Stock Spotlight, we're joined by Matt Calkins, the CEO of Appian. The ticker symbol is APPN. It's been stellar. It's up nearly 60% this year. And it's wonderful to have you here. I mean, it's my understanding you created this company when you were 26 years old. You were ahead of your time.
Oh, that's true. I had a few friends with me, but yeah, I was 26.
Okay, so tell me, what's going on with the company now? I mean, it's my understanding you're making cloud, it's all about cloud computing and application development and doing it in a faster way for businesses.
Yes, we're trying to make it as easy as possible for businesses to write their own applications. In the past, it's been difficult. It takes a long time, and then your application might be out of date when you finish. We want it to be extremely simple to build your own software.
So this is applications for what? Because they have to deal with so much change that goes on in these businesses. I mean, reinventing themselves in a fast business environment. What kind of applications are we talking about? What do they need that you're helping them with?
It's usually the most essential applications in a business, the one that helps them handle their customers or behave with their own unique intended personality, or maybe keep up with regulation. But all of these core processes are different from business to business, and so every one of them has got to be able to write it for themselves.
So I saw your quarterly report, your results beat, revenue's been on the rise, up about 26%. Your outlook for 266 million for the full year, but still operating under some pressure, right, for earnings per share. What are some of the goals that you have now?
All right. We do a terrific business on a per customer basis, and we don't have too many customers. We number them in the hundreds. We got a great value proposition. It's proven in top brands around the world, and now we need to expand to touch more. Take, for example, our European business. We recently have seen a real surge in business in Europe because we're taking the formula that's worked in the United States, we've brought it to Europe, and the growth there has been spectacular.
Mm-hmm. And so are you able to translate your application from here in the States to Europe to, I don't know, Asia, Australia, Africa, wherever?
Absolutely. Now, it's a more important application in places where the cost of labor is a bigger input, right? So in Europe, it's very important, especially Northern Europe. It's very important to minimize how much work you spend writing code. And so, yes, it's extremely popular in situations like that.
So this is all about intelligent automation and making these platforms, and they're running based on this low code 20 times faster.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, this is not, you know, something that I use, right? I'm not a CEO of a company using this type of code. So when you're trying to sell this, because that's basically what you have to do, is sell your fantastic product when you have great meetings with CEOs. What do you tell these CEOs? I know you have some customers, including Pirelli, Ryder, DFW Airport. So you do have some really notable clients. What do you tell them to sell your work?
We tend to work with the largest organizations, so yes, we have clients like that and hundreds more in that bracket. And what we say is, your organization is unique. You want to project that uniqueness, live up to your own intended virtues. You want to comply with regulation, and you want to convey your personality quickly. You want to keep track of your customer like a human being and not a number. In order to do this, you're going to need your own software. And if you're going to make your own software, let's do it 20 times as fast. And let's do it in a way that you can easily change it after you've built it, so that you can continue to stay up with the times. Think of it this way. For a typical corporation, the asset that they find hardest to change is probably their software. They could change their building, their management team, everything faster than they could change their software, which is amazing because software is just ideas. So what we tell them is, we want your ideas to be out in front and not behind as you try to change your corporation.
You know, you always hear that we need more coders. We need more people in STEM. In the schools. Are you having a hard time, or hearing from CEOs that they're having a hard time finding the right skilled labor?
Everybody is having this problem. You're right, we do need more coders, and you can tell by the salaries of coders, right? And by the shortage of them, and by the fact that nearly every large corporation has a multi-year backlog of applications they would like to write, but they haven't had enough coder hours to do it. So this product allows their coders to be up to 20 times as productive, and therefore they can clear that backlog and move more projects into production.
So when we talk about coding in the cloud, I mean, I think of so much regulation over all these FANG stocks and all the things that are happening in the Internet of Things. I mean, I guess that's a good way to say it. But what about the regulation?
Yeah.
Too much, or is it good?
Regulation is one of the main things that drives companies to need our software, because it's always changing and compliance is a matter of law. So we get a lot of demand for companies trying to keep up with the changes from regulation or the changes in the expectations of their customers.
It's great to see you. Great to meet you.
It's been a pleasure.
Keep the good work up. Good luck.
Thank
Mal
you.
Calkins, the CEO of Appian. Thanks for joining us on the show.